What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks, and we're back with a reaction for you. Today we doing something a little new, something a little different. There's a YouTuber. Her name is Just Pearly Things. I've been loosely following her content for the last year or so, but she's been really cranking stuff out like over the last few months, and I haven't really gotten a chance to really check out a ton of her content. God, man, life has been busy. But I decided I haven't watched this video because I've been seeing she's been working and really putting out a lot of stuff, and it looks like quality stuff, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch much. But so I thought, hey, let's react to it today. So Just Pearly Things, she's a young lady, and she's talking about stuff in the space, and we got to see what the ladies who run these kind of channels think, what they're talking about. So this video is called Reasons to Never Marry Girls with High Body Count. Now, we already know this is always a controversial subject, so let's just get right into it.
In this case, I don't think it works like that, because in your circumstance, you could lose weight. But if someone slept around, they can't go back in the past and not sleep around in it.
They lie.
So what you're doing is basically passing judgment, but you're kidding yourself saying, oh, well, there's no redemption.
What are you talking about? How is redeemed? Like, I'm so okay. Like, let's just be.
Like, you just got, like, I know you're trying to be PC, bro. They hoes, bro. Just call them what they are.
Wait. So let's
call it what they are. Hoes.
Wait. So let's just. We all know a girl that's kind of rebranded herself.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah. You meet them at university. They all start at university. They was hoes in their ends, and then they come to uni and try and be wifey. Yeah, and the girl that was wifey in ends comes to uni and goes mad.
Truth, facts.
Ask the Asian community, because the girls that were part of the Asian community, like Indian girls, they used to go mad in uni. You know why? Because they were prisoners at home.
Yeah.
And this is the reality. Everybody wants to wishy-washy and blur the lines.
But I think
it's not wishy-washy, bro. I'm not saying there's no such thing as a hoe, and I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying that I think a lot of the way we talk about it sounds like it's unnecessarily negative and judgmental for people who I'm a big fan of shaming when you can do something about it.
And you know what?
Where's the positive impact? Where's the positive?
But telling a girl who slept with 20 people you're a hoe, it's like, well, she can't change that.
Like you can rebrand
so it's just mean, isn't it? It's just a bit rude.
Alex, she could stop sleeping with the whole football team.
Yeah,
maybe
you could stop.
If I was advising her, I'd be like, look, you might want to move.
Facts.
No, I'm just being real. I'm just
like
real. The reason I say this is because I ask guys this question: would you rather have a girl that slept with 20 dudes, or sometimes I'll say 10, depends on the day, but 10, 20 dudes you don't know, or 3 you do know?
Bro, that's a good question.
Most guys will pick the 10 or the 20 that they don't know. You know what? If I don't have to see them, if I don't have to meet them, what, like, and
I don't know, man. Even if it's one I do know,
out of sight, out of mind.
I'm gonna be dreaming about those dudes.
And I'm not.
You said
I'm not.
was
I'm just saying, if I was advising this girl, I'd be like, look, you gotta stop. One, you gotta stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You might want to move cities.
Gonna have to.
Yeah, and
real
so
talk.
I'm not saying like you can never come back. Like, she's still a hoe deep down, but if that's what I would tell her.
I understand. So you're talking about continuously being a hoe.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But don't we think like once a hoe, always a hoe? Like, do you think that she'll ever be able to be a committed relationship if she slept with someone like 50 people?
Look at. I'm just saying, if she came to me and was asking me for advice, I wouldn't advise a guy to date her. Like, if the guys were, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta. I'm just saying,
if
like,
she's looking for a husband,
if she's saying, I'm really done, and I personally think once a hoe, always a hoe.
Paul will give no references.
I won't be referring, but if she said, "What's the best way to come out on top?" I'd be like, "Look, it's time to move."
You better move.
Paul will give you the worst reference. Sarah, yeah, she breathes. Yeah, she's like a really.
What do you think, your friend? Oh, she has nice hair.
She's charismatic. She's popular.
She's good.
She's real popular.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying though. Like, so you're talking about like trying the continuous behavior.
Yeah, but I also wouldn't say to like make it super hard. Like, Because you're still a hoe deep down. So you can't, like, the
Facts.
whole born again virgin going to church thing. Like, if a guy's actually taking you serious, why are you going to make it that hard for him to sleep with you if you know what you are?
Actually, I was
Yo.
speaking to a friend recently, and she is 30 something, and she's in a relationship, and she still hasn't slept with her boyfriend that she's been with for like 3 or 4 months.
He's sleeping with somebody else.
Yeah.
Is she a virgin?
No, but that's the thing, and I know, and I said to her, but why are you making him wait when I know you've slept with guys after like a week? And she was like, yeah, but I'm not doing that anymore. I want you to respect me. I want him to respect me. And obviously he doesn't know her sexual past. So
He's done.
Hold up. All right, I got to comment on everything they just said. So first things first, Just Pearly Things. She's the host. She's the paler skin redhead chick. She she was spitting facts, bro. Like, okay, say I had a female friend and she was promiscuous, for lack of better terms. I don't want to call ladies out their name. I'm gonna just say she's promiscuous. I would tell her the same thing, bro. Like, if everybody in your city know that you get around, bro, ain't no dude in your city gonna take you serious. At least no dude that you want, no dude of value, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. If I know the town bike is trying to get at me, bro, I'm not gonna date the town bike. I'm not gonna take her serious. I'm just keeping it real. That's just me. But I'm telling you, don't nobody want a chick that everybody had a piece of, man. Ain't nothing special about that. And then on top of that, like, I mean, like what this chick saying here, chick on the left who was telling the story about the girl in her 30s who's dating a guy, she had made him wait 3-4 months. Like, just like she said, you know who he is, 3-4 months. She's like, oh, I'm not doing that no more. Okay, so he got to pay for your past mistakes. So he gets the short end of the stick when he's the one actually taking you serious. Well, all the guys you probably banged before probably just wanted to smash and dash, hit and quit. Yeah, you making this dude who's actually taking you serious wait when he's the one who deserves it more than anything. Women do this crap all the time, bro. Talk about, oh, I'm changing, I'm doing things differently. So this dude got to pay for your last mistakes. 3-4 months? Like, come on, man. It's time to let this man sample the goods, bro. Like, this guy here, like, like homeboy said, bro, if this guy is willing to wait like that, he's a guy who probably don't have a lot of good luck with ladies, or he is getting something from somewhere else, bro. Cause like, this man's probably been dying to get up in that. So I don't know, man. I thought that was interesting, man. Her friend needs to just go ahead and give it up. Let's continue. This is interesting.
He's dumb, bro.
Yeah.
I know girls.
That's not a clever guy.
Like you're
No. Because the thing is, if I was to get out of my relationship, for example, I know I wouldn't be able to.
Depressed and,
Yeah, exactly. It would take.
You wait. If you're gonna talk, make sure you grab the mic.
But that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have been able to sleep with someone for a very long time. Even if I started dating, I reckon I would have that rule of at least, I don't know,
you become
5-6
selective.
days.
But you're an exception to the rule.
You're 9 years in.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't believe a girl. So he might believe her because she's been in a lot of long-term relationships, and then she might say, "Actually, I have a rule."
Put it this way. From me and from my experience, as soon as you start talking to a new girl, she's never slept with no one for the last 6 months. All of them, every
single one.
I haven't been with no one for the last 6 months. I haven't slept with no one.
Last 6 months, 4
Who are you
months,
talking to, bro?
3
Modern
months.
women nowadays will tell you every guy. I talk to women on these streets.
No,
They'll be like,
but I'm saying we're talking about general. You're talking about exceptions to the rule. The general consensus of women will play PC.
Of course
They're not going to tell you how it is.
So okay, you think they tell you exactly?
in my experience, the girls I'm meeting these days will be like, yo, there's a queue for me.
That's hoes. That's hoes. You meet a lot of hoes, bro.
Wait, guys. Wait, okay. What about you? What do you think? Do women tell you?
No, 100% no. Maybe some girls are honest and proud.
Triple it.
Are proud hoes, but most, I'd say 8%, they ain't gonna tell you. They'll be like 6 months, or I've slept with 2 guys, 3 guys, and then multiply that by, you know what I'm saying?
I'm seeing someone.
That is such an annoying thing to say.
I have a question for the girls. Okay, so as women, we all know we will always know more than the men about women's sexual history. Would you guys agree with
Of course,
that?
facts.
Yeah.
So like when we have friends, like they'll tell us more than their boyfriends know.
Yeah.
And so we know. Who gets wifed faster? Hoes or prudes?
Hoes.
Probably.
My friend. Well, actually, yeah, I've got friends that are hoes and they're married.
And actually, second question, and do their men have any idea? So
No.
Okay, no. What about?
No, I honestly do think you find like most of these like single 40-year-old women that like are like sad that they're not wifed up and they're sad that they don't have kids and that it's because they were hoes like in their past and they regret it so much. And like that goes back to the Brittany Renner thing I was saying, like it's really dangerous for young women because they do end up regretting it.
So you think prudes get wifed up faster?
Yeah, definitely.
You say prudes. You said hoes. You think hoes get wifed up faster?
Confidence.
Okay. What about you? You think hoes get wifed up faster?
Me.
Yeah.
I think well, out of my friends, the ones that were hoes when we were younger are married. The ones that weren't are married. Okay. Because they've been very career driven.
Okay. What do you think?
That's true.
I think it's a mixture. I feel like I know certain friends who are hoes, but their man don't know, so that's why they get wifed up. But then I know certain prudes who get no men at all. So I feel like it just depends how you present yourself.
Do the prudes present themselves like hoes?
All right, y'all. We gonna cut that there. That was the end of it. Quick little clip. I think she does an entire podcast on these things. So I'll link this video down below so y'all can check her out. And if you want to watch the whole thing, you can. At the end there, they were talking about, whether hoes or prudes, and this isn't my phrase, this is what they're saying, whether hoes or prudes get wiped up more. And, I think it's a toss-up because I think they all made some good points. I think the one chick was saying, like, a lot of the prudes that I knew were career driven. So they didn't get wifed up young because they were, focused on their career. And that happens a lot. And then some of the other chicks were like, yo, some of these hoes I know are out here married and their dudes don't know nothing about their sexual past, which, guys, unfortunately, we will never know the truth about whatever woman we're involved with. We'll never know the truth about their sexual past unless you've been with her since y'all were very young and y'all had stayed together this whole time. When you meet someone new, especially in your mid, late 20s, 30s, 40s, bro, you just never gonna, you honestly aren't really gonna know, especially if this is someone that you don't have any ties to at all, y'all don't have no mutual friends or anything like that. You just got to be able to watch for the signs, bro. You just got to be able to watch for the red flags, bro. Like, you got to know what the red flags are. You can tell when you're messing with a hoe, bro. You can. You should at least, there are certain things that when you're messing with a hoe. If you talking to a girl, bro, and all her friends are dudes, that's a red flag, bro. I'm just keeping it real. That's a red flag. You talking to a girl, bro, she constantly on Snapchat, constantly on Instagram, she constantly in the DMs, stuff like that. There's all kinds of little things that can tell you, not necessarily tell you whether they are or aren't, but can give you an indication. All right. And you gotta have a good sixth sense and be able to pick up on some of these things. Like, there's been girls I've talked to and, mess with whatever. Bro, I knew what they was doing. I don't take them serious. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You just know what it is. You know how these girls are. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're dealing with. And there's girls I've dealt with where I'm like, yo, I'm getting lucky she even talking to me, bro, because she's real selective about the dudes in her life. So you just know. But as far as the actual, should you ever marry a girl with a high body count? I mean, that's a layered question. First of all, do you want to get married? If marriage is something that you want, marriage is something that you desire ultimately, I don't think you should. If you know a girl, if you actually have the fortune of knowing a girl's real body count and that thing's higher than what makes you comfortable, I don't think you should do it because, bro, I've said this multiple times on this channel, the more people you're with, and this goes for men and women, both of us, the more people with, man, you're giving a piece of yourself, piece of your heart. All these times you sleep around with people, bro, and that's just giving less to give to your partner. And on top of that, bro, you are harder to satisfy sexually. When you've been with more people, you've sampled a whole bunch of different kinds of ice cream. Now, one flavor just don't do it for you. You know what I mean? That vanilla flavor just ain't working. You need to add some stuff to it. So it's just, it is what it is, yo. Just keep it real. So if is once a hoe, always a hoe true? In a lot of cases, yes, it is. I've known women and men who have been a certain type of way in their lives, and they either met someone that changed them, or they just, they really took a conscious effort to make a change themselves, and they really did. But, at the end of the day, man, I met old hoes, young hoes, bro. All the same. Guys, I'm Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Fun as usual. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content, hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. Guys, I'm trying to hit 2,000 subs by the springtime, so let's set a goal for March, guys. So hit that subscribe button, help your boy out. Toss my social medias right there. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram only if you want to. And I will be back soon.
That's ISO. Rack it up. I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up. She got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up. I got some gas, some packs. I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up. I'm with the gang.